Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Sagittarius. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or it may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it is your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. This reading is about breakups. I'm going to give you the reason why this particular situation broke up. If this is your story, I am also going to tell you what the other person didn't say. Okay, what they never got to tell you, or what they would like to tell you. I've chosen green for healing. Let's begin. At the heart of the reading, I do have a male figure. This person who is either male or who plays the male role, they hold the key. So this could be, if this person did not have a solution before, they find a solution. The key is indicating something that will happen soon. It is also something that this person has been searching for. Perhaps it's answers that shows them a way or shows them the way forward. The key is something that they've been searching for. It is something that they just stumble upon when they least expect it. The key could be that light bulb moment. The male figure here, in this moment, in this moment, he would be asking himself a lot of questions. So the key could be the answer to the questions that are turning in his mind, because he has a lot of things turning in his mind, things going back and forth on. He could be asking himself, what do I want? What will happen now? Where am I going? Where have I been? Do I want to go back there? Where am I now? All kinds of questions. Or this could be questions about you guys as a possible couple. Are we on the same page, or could we be on the same page, or do they still have feelings for me after what I've done? Because I feel like they ended the relationship. Whoever this is, they were the ones that walked away. Now, why they walked away, or why they said they walked away, would have been burdens. Maybe they would have just, for some of you, I've just got too much on my plate right now, or I've got this going on, I got that going on, I don't have time for a relationship, for some. For others, these are burdens that they are carrying with regards to the relationship itself, or some preconceived notions about the relationship. I feel like this person could be prone to negative thinking. We also have the burden card up here in the Ten of Shields, so feeling heavily burdened by something, or by many thoughts, I feel like they may have walked away physically, but were unable to detach themselves emotionally. I feel like this person, the old saying, you don't realize what you have until you lost it. I feel like that's kind of what's going on here. I feel like there's a realization that they didn't want this or don't want this ending, and they are wishing to go back. There's very deep regret here. They keep going back and forth on entering into, this is about making a decision to go back into this water, which they perceive to be somewhat like an emotional roller coaster. Perhaps this is because of something that's going on within them. Something ended and they don't want it to. They have this idea to go back and sweep you off your feet. I'm telling you, this person is in this, this is a card in this deck. It's a card of it's called a social life. They don't have one right now. And so they're very lonely. They're very unhappy. They're wanting to be in a relationship with you, but they kind of put themselves in this mess. And the card that comes before it, because these follow numerically. We're at an 8 here, but the 7 came before the 8. And the seven in this deck is a card of truth. It's an emotional truth. It's realizing that they made a bad choice, a poor choice, and it's that, woe is me type of energy. It could be also confusion, emotional confusion. Maybe they were feeling very burdened by that. But here in this card, they're starting to really feel the pinch, like they're really starting to feel alone and lonely and feeling the consequences of having made perhaps a bad choice or a wrong choice, And so now they're thinking of going back. Oh, this is somebody who is very prideful. They have, you see this. I see the problem right here. It's because of this card of the 9 of Swords. This person is doing a lot of negative thinking. It comes from someplace very, very deep because she's in the basement. So this is talking to very deep buried emotions, most likely, that are affecting this person's choices and thus their life and yours, their happiness and yours, because you love this person, I feel. Pride could be keeping them now in this position of the 4 of Swords, because their arms are crossed. And again, there's one thought here. There's one sword that's hanging over their head that has kind of taken root in that tree. And that thought kind of feeds them, and it is feeding all of these fears. So once again, you see the sword? How it looks like it's a part of the tree. And he leans up against the tree. The sword looks like it's right in his head almost. And what that sword, that one sword is doing, it's creating all of those swords. This is what they're telling me. And it comes from a very deep place, and it's affecting this person's overall happiness and yours. And so it's like they don't know how to proceed, so they're kind of going inward on this with the card of strength here, the Chariot, and the Empress. They have to go inward. It's where they will find what they're looking for, and thus then they will see new growth. But it could be that whatever they have to look at could be painful because they're telling them, they got to go deep. They hold the key to solving this or to healing this. There could be a problem. See, this Nine of Cups, they are wishing for another chance, that's for sure. But the Nine of Cups says there's a deeper emotional issue that probably is preventing them, keeping them stuck in that woe is me type of energy, and prevents them from stepping up to the wheel. And I think it's because they have to take a blind spin, so they have to step into the unknown. This may frighten them. This is about a decision to do the right thing. This is what they're thinking of. Now, what I see here is a difference between these. There's a Four of Swords here, and there's a Four of Swords here. This one here is very tense. It looks like they're not budging. Here, it's a little more relaxed, and someone else is in the picture. I almost feel like there's divine help here. So it could be that they are praying. Their hands are in the praying position here. Here they are not. And this could be praying for a solution, and I kind of feel like the divine shows them a way. They're looking back. See, there you go. Looking back at oh, there you go. Looking back at the tower, at what they lost. Because of a revelation of some kind. And I feel that was their decision. They said something which resulted in the tower. I don't think that they thought that it was going to be their tower. But it turns out that both of them feel the effect of this tower. It ends up being their tower, But from it, they will see a silver lining, something they didn't see. It's going to bring up some very deep emotions that need to be brought up and looked at and assessed, It's the key to set them free from that which is truly burdening them. It's not this relationship that was burdening them. It was something much, much deeper that was creating all of those swords. It was one experience buried very deep that was the culprit here. And so this is a decision to come forward. It looks like they have found a solution, or they're going to present a solution to you. This person is seeking peace of mind. So they want to come forward and get something off their chest. This person could come forward, look and get down on their knees. So they could actually propose something to you here. So you could receive some kind of proposal in the future, but you're definitely coming. I mean, they're definitely coming back. This is no way is this over. No way. There's another opportunity here. Now, this person has been keeping busy, trying not to think about this because, it has the power very much to distract them. And they don't like feeling this way, so they try to pull themselves out by keeping busy. But I mean, that's not the answer. You know, that is not the answer. The answer is to do the work, to go inside, to find the problem, and then once they do that, then they can fix the outer world, you know. And ultimately, what they want to say to you is that they want to bring this space between you guys to an end, you know. And maybe this is why they're keeping busy, to fill that space or try to fill that space. But again, it's not the answer. The answer is to communicate. Find out what was really at the root and then communicate to this other person. So this person is really missing you. Let's see what these cards are saying. We have the King and we have the Frog. And so the Frog is about releasing any emotional baggage. Well, that ties right into this reading. It's what they need to do. But first, they need to find it, because it was buried very deep. It's something that happened long ago. All they have to do is find the common thread and go back. Follow it back, and they'll find it. It's time to get rid of anything that has been cluttering this person's life and weighing heavily upon them, so that they can allow new and fresh energy to enter into their world. So, and then you have the King. Well, I mean, if these two cards were almost like meant to go together, I feel, because the King is saying it's time to put your house in order. Complete any unresolved issues. Deal with any issues of fairness. Take care of anything that is left undone. Settle arguments. Make amends. The fact that he's appearing here, it's telling you or them that it's time to take affirmative action in your life. The time for this is over. This doesn't fix anything, right? You always end up back at, you always end up back here. So you want, or they want, to bring the space between you to an end, then take the appropriate action. Take affirmative action. Get rid of what has been blocking you. Get rid of any emotional baggage you've been carrying. Find the root issue. And then take care of anything else that was left undone. But first, they've got to get to the root issue. There is another opportunity here. It's here in the Wheel of Fortune, and it is here in the Key. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.